Doreen, Sonia, and Jamila, good night. Honor do. Glad to know that you're good. Glad to know that you all are happy and we are still alive. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be alive. I want to speak a little about this clip that I put out. I saw it going around, and I see everybody making their different views. And I put it out and I read some of the comments that I saw under there. And some people, one special person said, but Auntie Jen, I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you because of what I said. If any of you remember when I started politics, the backlash them that I got, but I pushed through it till people begin to understand and they see I'm Christian, then come and listen and understand what I'm saying. When something is new, it going to cause difference of opinion. When we have an understanding, then we may see things differently. What is it am I talking about? Because some of you may not have watched the clip. No, there's a clip going around about Pastor, make I get back in there, because I'm not even so familiar with him. Jamal, Jamal Brian, I think his name is. Don't know if any of you. I'm going to show you something, and sometimes when we don't look. No, first of all, let me address it. I said it on this platform time and time again, but some of you are not listening. You see a married woman? You see a married woman? The only person of jurisdiction over a married woman is her husband. Let me repeat that again. And I'll take you to the Bible and show you that. The only person have any rules and make any decision or any determination over what a wife wear or do whatever it is her husband. The only person the Bible says she should be in submission to is her husband. Do we understand that? Do we understand that? If you understand, type in the comment. The only person have the rule over a married woman or a married man is either the wife or the husband. I know that go down well with some people because we believe they're the pastor. No, it's not the pastor. And it need to be correct in the church. The pastor's duty is to feed the flock with the word. But when it come on making decision over a wife and a husband, unless they ask him for some advice. I'm going to repeat it again because I know somebody not understand or not hear right. The only only person have jurisdiction over a wife or a husband is the husband or the wife. It's not the pastor, and it is not me, and it's none of you. Oh, I don't like what they're doing, but I have no right to decide in their marital affairs. No, what am I talking about? That get the whole of every Christian to say, you know, look good because you're a pastor wife and you're not supposed to wear that. Alright. I'm going to let you hear what the pastor himself say, right? And then we determine if she should wear it. As a matter of fact, let me show you what it is all about. So, let me turn it down so you will not have the music in it. Alright. So I'm going to turn down something so how come there's still a sound? I turned the ringer down so how come it's still a sound? Hold on, I forget this. Something wrong. Alright, we get it done now. So look. So that's it. This is the dress. See it there? That's the dress. So I'm going to make you hear what the pastor say. And then you can determine. No, I'm not getting that sound. I want me to turn down everything.
Anything about the $4 million that was because the other day the internet went crazy about a dress my wife had on. Now, they didn't say anything about the $4 million that was raised for the United Negro College Fund. They never mentioned that she prayed until heaven came down. They never said anything about this was the largest fundraiser for for HBCUs in the country. But insecure, jealous, petty, small-minded people got in their feelings and set up a false barometer of holiness based off of a dress. Now you got to help some people because some people have embraced the full knowledge of ignorance without any assistance for understanding. The dress was not see-through. The dress was flesh color. But because you ain't never been nowhere and never been exposed to nothing, furthermore, I needed to set the record straight. Y'all don't like this. I need to set the record straight. I bought the dress. And I like it. care whether you like it or not. She ain't mad to y'all. She mad to me.
I think that's a good way to answer that. It may sound rash, but I think it's a good way. The man say him buy the dress for his wife. And him like it. No, don't get me wrong. And as I said in my video, just in case the pastor may come again up against, because I know they're going to watch what social media is saying. And just in case he may be watching. Or somebody watch and tell him. I Fergie, if the husband purchased the dress for his wife, and the pastor loved the dress, the husband loved the dress when wife wear. If the whole world love the dress, all I wanna go and bow no business. The man say him, I mark Mansa. The man say him buy the dress. So for those of you who can comment and I saw no shame on me, I embrace it. What do want me do? Say a man wrong for buy the dress, give him wife? What permission I have to tell the man what kind of dress him for buy for him wife? Him like it. Me you not have to like it. But want to not get the sense of what me saying. Me you not have to like the dress. I know for me wife. I know you shall go on with after. More or less, it wasn't a church setting she wear the dress to anyhow. I understand. Because the inside of the dress is look like a flesh. So I think a lot of people just looking at it and don't actually understand that there's a fabric underneath it. But it's the lace that fashion up here. And because they make the lace fashion here where the breast is and it look like flesh, I think some people who don't take a good note at the dress upset about the dress. But if you look at the dress is very elegant in my opinion. Ask me if I would choose that dress. The answer is simple. No, I wouldn't choose that dress. Here why I would choose the dress. I know uno. Why are they picking on the pastor? He is not the pastor to mess with. No, hold on. Let me tell you something. If you ask me now, Auntie Jen, would you go in there? Alright. Let's say my husband and I go to buy a dress. And he said, babes, I love this dress. Do you love the dress? I don't want to use myself and my consciousness because a lot of female does things to please their husband. So the husband may just say, I love the dress. And because he loved the dress, she take the dress. But I see she wear the dress with pride, so she love the dress. But me personally, wanna purchase that dress. Because me know how the church people them stay ready. And sometimes you have to be very careful of what we do. Just to eliminate some of the chatting. But in this case, is the husband say him purchase the dress for his wife to wear. All of you listening to me, I'm sorry for not like the dress. The man said, I love the dress. Him like the dress and him buy his wife the dress. How can we now go say the man never buy the dress to give wife? No, we have to understand at the end of the day, you know. I know a church stay already, you know. I don't want to stay. Because I don't want to stay so long with God, no. I care more than when I come and attack politics. You know, so, hey, they come out for me like a brick. You're not supposed to attack politics. It's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. If you even want to go vote and you don't make nobody know, it's wrong. I'm sit down and mess about it. And what kind of sin me commit talking politics? And by little and little, the people, same people, them cynical, listen to me, you know. Nothing wrong with the dress. In my opinion, I think if it wasn't the flesh color of the dress, you're no argument about the dress, you know. If say the background of the dress was like a pink and black or yellow and black or something and black, but it don't look fleshy, nobody would have said nothing about the dress. Without a soul would have said nothing about the dress. Because at least you never see her figure, you never see her underwear. The dress is long to her knee. She have on sleeve and she put on another sleeve here, so she never sleeveless either. And it wasn't a church setting. It was a gala. Boy, oh boy, so the wrong with the brother. It's the man choice for his wife. And I believe one must accept it on that ground. Whether you want some other way the story about modesty and modesty. What make the dress though modest? Since I say it's not modest, what is it about the dress that make the dress though modest? Somebody listening to me and you have a problem with the dress too. Tell me. Let me pick up back the picture of the dress for you. Let me look back for the let me find it back here. For those who don't see what we're talking about, this is the dress causing the problem. That's the dress. Alright, so I see where the problem is with the dress is because I have a similar dress nearly. Oh, what else am I going to find? I wish where am I putting the dress? You know, I took out the dress the other day. I have a similar lace dress, but underneath mine is red. It's black lace with red lining, but she had a black lace with a brown lining. I will call it the skin color. The skin color brown lining. So she have on the dress, and if you don't look carefully, you'll believe that you only see the pattern of the black lace, but you would not you would not know it is important to please your husband. I think the church don't understand that. Me not like the dress, you know, for some reason we're gonna say, and then the lace here, so we have a style like the breast. So me you gonna say, we don't wear it. And what kind of dress that? But you have to understand, the husband say he purchased the dress for his wife. What should she do? Thank you, Ivy. I am asking a question. What should the wife do when the husband buy her the dress? I said, this is what I want you to wear to the gala tonight. I want somebody who not agree with the dress. I mean, no, somebody else, listen, you not agree with the dress. Tell me what the wife should have done when the husband purchased the dress and say to her, babe, this is what I want you to wear to the gala with me tonight. What would you do? Type in the comment. Doreen, me not say nothing wrong with the dress per se. As me said, me personally would not go into a store and buy that dress. Because me know just for this part alone or the style of it was going to cause problem. But her husband purchased her dress. And the question I'm asking, what should the wife do with the dress. When her husband purchased it and said, this is what you're wearing to the gala. It's not even a church setting. Jesus Christ, boy, we don't know. That no look good for your pastor's wife. How the man want that for his wife? You can't understand that. Listen, me know church, you know. Me know. People. People. The dress was not exposing her. None at all. A big all over the platform, you see. It's like it gone viral, Fergie. When you see me have to talk about you and say something about you must know. Me don't know where problem in a Fergie. Some of my church people them say it no right for she wear it as a first lady and all kind of something. Boy, me don't know, master. Me tell you say the church, the problem we having at the church. Just to them somebody a reason I coming to your Fergie, good night. Just to them somebody
Good
reason
night, Auntie Jen.
yeah, just to them somebody a reason. I just put it out there so. And the question she asked was, the Bible says after, until death, right? Until death, you should have your wife. So the question is, after the person die, how long after that should it take you to marry? And when I tell the person my answer, they were say, no, then you're not under respect for the person who dead. Me say the Bible say until death. So if I die today as the wife and my husband see somebody I want to marry the same day when me dead, nothing wrong with it. But the church not embrace that. So if me ever gonna do that, you gonna hear now, oh me I disrespect the dead. Go ahead, Fergie.
No, Auntie Jen. Okay, so funny thing is, I know that pastor. He's a pretty popular pastor here in America, Jamal Bryant.
Where in
And
church located?
um he has a church in Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm.
He's a pretty big pastor in the AME, the African Methodist
Yeah.
Episcopal Church,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty big. He's huge. And Auntie Jen, you could Google, but I watched this show with his ex-wife, and her name is Giselle Bryant.
Oh, so he
Gorgeous.
have an ex-wife.
Yes, he has an ex-wife. He has 4 kids. He has an older daughter and 3 daughters with his ex-wife, Giselle Bryant. She's pretty popular. She's famous. She's famous.
So so where the first wife
So
name?
her name is the wife who wore that dress. Her name is Carrie Bryant.
So
That's his current wife.
she's a doctor.
Right,
Yeah.
in theology.
Oh, in
And
theology.
his ex-wife, yeah, you got it, Auntie Jen. She's a doctor in theology. I follow them. This is America. They're popular. Um, so his ex-wife, prior to Carrie, his current wife in that dress, her name is Giselle Bryant.
Oh,
Gorgeous. Auntie Jen, you have to Google this woman. The woman is the most stunningly beautiful woman. She looks like Vanessa Williams. That's all I could say.
Giselle. Is it
That's
J?
his ex-wife.
Is it J?
Giselle. Gizielle.
Okay. Giselle. G-I what?
Z
Mm-hmm.
Giz
Mm-hmm.
ELLE.
Oh.
Bryant. Google her. You will see her. She's stunning. That's his ex-wife.
Is she this one?
That's her. That is her. That is her. That's his ex-wife. He has 3 daughters with her.
He has four. He has four children. He has an older daughter, and then three daughters with her.
So this wife here is a new
But
wife.
and she, right, this is his newer wife. I think they got married last year. This is
Oh.
Carrie, his new wife.
Mm.
Right. But Auntie John, why are they talking about her?
The
Why are
dress,
they
so,
talking about that
so
dress?
the dress don't fit for a first lady.
What? He is the head of their church in Atlanta. He bought the dress for her.
Mm.
What don't they get? What so what's the issue?
Ah.
It's like people are looking for things to just find fault.
But the first wife not dressed too better neither. She wear some clothes. I mean, I look on them picture, you're more exposed than the one where them I talk about. If this
But
look
Auntie
here,
Jen,
if this is really the pastor wife here, so
no, that was his ex-wife, and she was divorced then. So that's ex-wife divorce. So she was divorced from him when you're seeing those pictures. She was divorced. She
uh,
was no longer first wife. But
um,
my thing is, what does it matter? What
but
does it matter?
but then again, from me not they have to chat in business tonight. But since he out in a public domain and everybody at it seems him have some other underlying issues though.
Well, I was just about to say to you, Auntie Jen, I mean, it's not there in Jamaica. It's more here in the U.S. Yes, there have been conversations around him,
The after
right?
the
Because
without any shadow of
he
doubt.
he
I
he has cheated on that first wife, that one wife that you showed the picture, Giselle.
yeah.
He has cheated on her when she had the girls. She has three beautiful girls, one girl and then twin girls right after them. So he has four daughters. He has an older daughter, and then he has those three girls from that ex-wife, from her. And he has cheated, and he has not that. I follow this pastor. He's a good guy. He really is a good guy, and he has owned up to his errors and to his mistakes of what happened. He has not denied it. He has not swayed away from it. He's like, this is what happened. I was in this stage of my life. This is what took place. And he owned up to it. Auntie Jen, he has not even lied about it. He owned up to it. He said, yes, I cheated on her.
Then
He has not lied. So what? So what? Do we want someone who owned up to their mistakes and where their issues versus someone who lies and says, "Oh, I didn't do any of
I don't
this."
think he fit for the pulpit. And
I know.
I'm going by scriptures now. So if me for judge him nowadays, I'm gonna judge him by but not the dress where woman have on.
Mm-hmm.
I see another clip. I see another clip on Instagram, and the wife was shaking her booty, and it was just. It seems like in love, woman.
Well, yeah. I don't know those folks. All I know, they're in the media. They're big in the U.S. social media. Um, yes. So his ex-wife that I showed you, Giselle Bryant,
Mm-hmm.
she's pretty famous. She's on a TV show. She's very famous. Um, he himself, he has a big church,
Yeah,
huge church
I,
in Atlanta.
I see the church.
He's one of the big pastors in Atlanta. But again, it's how can I say it? I don't want to be disrespectful, but Auntie Jen, you and I both know these big churches have certain pastors who are, how can I say it? How can I put it in a politically correct way? They're more about the pizzazz and more about the
Well, hear me
how can
now.
I put
Hear
it?
me now clearly. I'm gonna make my point now.
I don't want to sound so bad that yeah.
If I am a member of a church, right? And I know that my pastor is a human being, I know him can err, I know everything can happen. But if him a lead and have a wife with how many children and what could have gone so bad that him couldn't resolve it and him had a problem with his weaknesses. And then him come and him take a second one. What will make him not take a third one? I don't think I would never sit down and make him be my pastor.
Auntie
I'm
Jen,
talking
I'm not
about
gonna
my
disagree
spiritual.
with you
No,
on
hold on.
that front.
I am talking about my spiritual life, right? And I have to be very careful who I
Right,
name.
just spiritually, yeah.
Yes, spiritually, I need guidance and I need examples. You get what I'm saying? So I can
Right,
I can
right.
really sit down to support you with your fleshy self.
I Auntie Jen, I completely agree with you. I'm not going to disagree with you on that front because that was one of the big things my parents were like. I I was never raised in, say, the church, right? Because my dad was an altar boy for the Catholic Church. He wasn't even baptized as Catholic. And my mom was raised in the Anglican Church. And they said they saw things that happen in the church, Catholic and Anglican, that they said, yeah, it's yeah, they don't live up to those ideals, so to speak, because they saw things at their age in those times.
I saw me read
And
something.
this is like Auntie Jen. I'm talking like 1940s and the 1950s. They were like, yeah, we saw things that.
All right. So he started with a membership of 43, and he grew it over to 10,000 membership.
He's huge, Auntie Jen. I will tell you right now, that pastor that they're showing, his name is Pastor Jamal Bryant. He is humongous. He has a huge following. Huge. Humongous. One of the largest of the large churches.
And listen again.
Pastors.
Let me say again, the United Methodist Church commit to befriending and caring for all persons, including the LGBTQ person in our churches and communities. So they embrace them. That's why you see this church full enough.
Yeah.
Because them not rightly divide the word of truth.
Thank you.
Because you can't embrace something that is wrong. You're supposed to nourish them into truth.
Right, Auntie Jen. Right. And those churches, those guys spend big monies.
Yes.
Okay, so Auntie Jen, you and I both know that they're spending thousands of dollars, US dollars, each year to support those guys. They're huge. His church, I know for a fact, in Atlanta, Georgia, because he preaches out of Atlanta, Georgia. His church is pretty huge. It's a very large congregation. Large.
I've in it. Pastor Brian, them sometimes make people search up your background. This dress cause all the problem, you know. But as me said, me personally would go into the store and buy that dress because I know what would be said just for the style, right? But he chooses that for his wife.
As a pastor wife.
Yeah, he chooses it for his wife. So me and you don't have nothing to say about it. All we can do, look and chat where we like. He like it. And it,
I saw the clip, and I mean, her dress was okay, and I get what people are saying because given how it's designed and styled, people may think, oh, it might be nude, it might be too
yeah,
revealing, but
I
it
think they
wasn't.
believe it is nude. But as me said, me wouldn't walk in the
My
store. I wouldn't purchase that type of style. Up at the top, especially the part where make it look like the breasts, you know? And I think that's where a lot of people have
right,
problem with this part of the style right up at the breast here. So, but him like it, and my husband good
but I
night, Jessica.
think he's the one who bought it for her,
That's
right?
what he said. He purchased it.
Right. So hey, if the pastor persisted for his wife, and that's what he wanted to see, hey, who am I? Who am I to judge? Okay, that's what he wanted to see.
That's what I wanted to see. And he walked proudly beside his wife in the dress.
Oh yes, I saw the clip. I said, "Wow, they look great."
Honestly, they look good. Me not tell a lie. Me not. Everybody on my platform sort
They
of
look
silent.
good.
Only two people talk say yes, nothing wrong with the dress. Everybody else sort of silent about the dress. And I can tell you something, that's an expensive dress. You nobody believe say
Oh
$2.
yeah,
You think a
he
$2 for
spent.
that dress?
No, he spent thousands of dollars for that dress, and that's a custom made dress too.
That
Auntie
look
Jen, don't be fooled. That's not a dress you go into Nordstrom's. You know, you lived here. That's not a dress you go into Nordstrom's or Macy's to go pick up and buy. No, that's a custom made dress.
um uh, oh Jesus, me don't know. Money can't buy class. What you mean by that, Marie? You can't say that the man say him buy give
Marie,
him wife Marie. And if the man me want to know if you learn me, I tell you know. If the husband buy it for his wife and she wear it, it's none of us business. Whether we want to call it class or whatever. And the man wife and the man buy the thing for his wife. You like the dress, Jessica?
yeah.
As I said, I if I was to buy a dress, if I were to build a dress, I would use the brown. I wish I could have find my dress when I tell them about. I'm gonna show you one dress that I have similar. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about to wear it at church Sunday too. Um,
Auntie Jen, you don't need them to talk about you.
no, my dress is
Sure.
it's just that I want to show, but my style is different. My style is unique, you know, but I just want to show them the same black lace, but my underlining is different.
Right,
Mine
right,
is
right.
black with
Yeah,
red
it's not
under.
nude.
No,
It's
no.
everyone assume it's nude.
It's the
It's not.
nude. It's the nude color. It's the nude is the problem. A lot of people think. A lot of people have the nude. Oh, it look nude. So if you don't take a good look at it, it look like it's the skin.
But and it's not. It's
It's
not.
not.
It's not. It's not nude at all.
Yes, I just played Amanda. I play it again.
And Andrew Jen, I mean, he is a very popular pastor here in the U.S.
Listen.
He's very
Now, they
popular.
didn't say anything about the $4 million that was raised for the United Negro College Fund. They never mentioned that she prayed until heaven came down. They never said anything about this was the largest fundraiser for for HBCUs in the country. But insecure, jealous, petty, small-minded people got in their feelings and set up a false barometer of holiness based off of a dress. Now you got to help some people because some people have embraced the full knowledge of ignorance without any assistance for understanding. The dress was not see-through. The dress was flesh color. But because you ain't never been nowhere and ain't never been exposed to nothing,
Auntie Jen, he's a good pastor. I follow him, and I have listened to him. He really
I
is a
needed to
good
set the
pastor.
record
He
straight.
really,
Listen this now.
Y'all
he,
don't
he
like this. I
really
need to set the
is
record straight. I bought the dress.
one of those amazing pastors.
And I like it. I don't care whether you like it or not. She ain't mad to y'all. She mad to me.
That's the truth. And I'm married to nobody else. I'm married to. I don't see. Hey,
He's married to her. Yeah, hey, that's what he bought for his wife. And hey, this is what he loved. And to be honest with you, he really is a good pastor. He really, I mean, we have been through crazy elections in the last year or so, and this guy has really stood up and he has really come to the fence, so to speak. And I give it to him. He really is. He is good. He is a good pastor. He is not a bad pastor, Auntie Jan. He's not one of these that try and get your monies and try and move on. No, he really is. He really is a good pastor. I listen to him a lot. He's good. He's really a good guy. It's just different. It's not. You can't put what we have known in Jamaica, because Auntie Jen, you and I both know in Jamaica that's a no. It's can't do that. It's frowned upon in Jamaica. But this is different. This is not Jamaica. He's not part of that church.
Betty Ann said I would not visit his church.
Betty Ann, stop. Betty Ann, you would visit that church because he really is a good pastor. If you listen to him on a Sunday, he is good. He's one of the best. Betty Ann, I can't. Betty Ann, I can't. I love my Jamaicans, but oh wow.
Well, may I tell you the truth,
He
Fergie?
is good.
Me personally wouldn't be a member of church neither. Because
No, but Auntie Jen, you had to put it in context. Right? This is America, and he's not preaching about Caribbean stuff. Like, he's American. He's Black American. He's a Black American speaking about what's happening in Black America in the United States. You and I won't get it. We'll be like, okay, so just do what you got to do. What's your issue? But he is Black American in Black America, preaching in Black America. And I get it. Auntie Jen, if you listen to him, he is good. He is very good for the subject that he is dealing with. Okay? Again, this man is not Caribbean. He is not of the soil. Period.
But
He
but
is
Fergie,
pure American.
hold on. Let me correct you. You see the word application of the word, it doesn't make you American, Jamaican, or anybody. All of us must follow the word. So
True.
being American doesn't make it you have an excuse for being American. You can't have such a powerful
True.
ministry and not leading by example. For the mere fact that me here say married more than one time, that's a no-no for me.
True. But Auntie Jen, we have to put it in context, right?
Mm-hmm.
So while we may interpret it one way, the Americans interpret it another way. So I know what you're saying, and I know this is going to sound awful for him. So you see that woman I showed you, his ex-wife, Giselle Bryant,
Mm-hmm.
right? He was married to her and was having extramarital affairs while he was married to her. That's why she divorced him. And he had children outside of wedlock. So be it. It is what it is. But Auntie Jen,
And then
we
you're
also
telling,
have
well, I
to put
know,
it
no.
in context.
And you're telling me now, so with all of that happenings, I just forgive him, but make him still be my leader.
Auntie Jen, I don't want to be a judgment. I don't want to judge, but
We're not judge. We're not
I
judge.
agree with you. We're not judging, but I agree with you. If you're gonna be in the church and do all these things, you should live up to those standards.
Yeah.
That is my thing. If you're gonna be in the church and live up to you need to live up to these standards, and you did not. But the thing was, he apologized. I watched interviews with him. He's a good guy. I shouldn't say he's a good guy. I don't know this guy, but based on what I've listened from him, he is a good guy. He apologized for that. He equivocally apologized for that. He knew he did wrong. He's like, how am I married and I'm doing all these things with all these women? Because that's how they got divorced. Because Giselle, his ex-wife, said, I'm not dealing with this. You're sleeping with the congregation. And I gotta go. I get it. Auntie Jen, I totally agree with you. But this is my judgment as a human. This is my judgment. Because I'm like, well, how can you be with this person and they're sleeping with half your congregation and you're supposed to be the first lady and they're sleeping with half the congregation? How is it, like, make this make sense? But that is me as a human being judgmental. I will totally not deny that, Auntie Jen.
Hold on a minute, Fergie, let me address it. I am no way sitting down here to judge him of his weakness, because we all have. But there is a standard principle based on the word of God that governs the body of Christ. Now,
there you go.
For his position, the Bible clearly said, you must be the husband of one. Is he a bishop, right?
You got it, yeah.
Right. So I'm of the office of a bishop.
Keep going, Auntie Jen.
So the Bible said the bishop must be blameless, the husband of one wife.
Ah.
So when you break that principle, you should take a lower seat, because you cannot work in that office any longer.
Ah, right.
But some of it, because we believe so we are the owner of the church and we establish the church, we can do as we like.
Aye.
And then because the people can actually say, boy, I'm forgiving, because the whole of them are do it, because maybe when you check you out, half of them, I'm there with them.
Aye. So now we're getting some teaching tonight. Yes, Auntie Jen, it's not political.
No.
Yes. Thank you.
Me have some politics to talk about. Me say me address this first, because me see where the wrong concept is. Me see where a lot of people don't understand. So come back to what I'm saying. It's his wife, and he has a right to choose anything we want in wife to wear. So if me all want in wife put on bikini, a film business.
Right. Right.
So the whole issue because we have talked tonight is the dress. And I am saying I wouldn't buy the dress. I wouldn't choose that dress. But at the end of the day, it's his choice what he want his wife to wear. It's not your wife.
Right. Right.
That's the
Thank you, Auntie
problem,
Jen.
Mr.
Thank
Wise.
you.
You're right with that. You get what I'm saying? For me
Thank you.
personally now, and I've made this decision because of past experience that I've gone through. Any person going to be my leader, and if I see that they are not in line with the word, why should I allow you to lead my spiritual life?
Allow it to lead me.
That's a
Right. You got
danger.
it.
That's a
You got it,
dangerous
Auntie
risk,
Jen.
and I taking that risk with my life.
But I think, Auntie Jen, that is a great point, and you are absolutely 110% correct on that front. And I think that's the issue we have with the country. So now we can move into politics, right?
Yeah.
Because how can these folks look at the leaders in the government and expect any better from that?
I expect any better from
All
that.
right?
All right, you say we have a lead right back to the politics now.
Right.
But you not set good example. What you gonna get? I'm glad you bring this up because I say one of them lied people up on TikTok today I can talk about Mark Golding look like him under investigation because them not say in 2020.
Where? Oh, you see, Auntie J, you know you get me. You know when they mention that man's name, I get really upset. There is no investigation with Mark Jefferson Golden. They need to keep that man's name out of their
Well, never
mouth.
call one of them name with up on the TikTok here when they go by the name Winner. You ever look at him? You ever see him thing?
Oh yes, I saw that loser. He's a loser.
Put out one statement about Mark Golding seems to be.
I'm sorry.
Look
If he
here.
wants to come on here tonight, come on here tonight. I'm here for you tonight.
But listen, look on the
No.
hypocrisy. For them leader can't certify from when. And him not have a problem with that. But he come out and come put.
From when?
From when film leader not certify, you know. And him come out now and come put up. But it seems like Mark Golding need to tell the Jamaican people if he's under
Because
investigation.
most of those guys, Auntie Jen, are freaking scammers. They're scammers. They're probably scamming. The U.S. government will be looking for your behind. Take that.
I don't know which part him live in America or Canada way. You know,
You better not live in America because
right.
the U.S. government will be looking for you.
make a find it. Make a look for you. I can show you how matter.
I saw that, Auntie Jen. I was so pissed. I didn't even comment. I was going to comment and I said, leave it alone. Leave these people alone. Because, Auntie Jen, my New Year's goal for this year was to try and move away from Jamaican politics, but obviously that's not going to happen. And I said to myself, try your hardest. And I said,
All right, 1 minute.
Today-
1 minute. 1 minute. Let me play back here.
Leader of Jamaica under investigation by the Integrity Commission. It is now 2026.
Hear
and
this-
the
hear
opposition
this
leaders'
wicked boy.
2024 statutory
Wicked
declarations
man.
have not been certified and gazetted and be accessible to the Jamaican people via the Integrity Commission website.
It's in a
The last
gazette.
time the opposition leader had a certification was for the year.
When last Andrew have one?
2023.
When last Andrew have one?
If the opposition leader
He has not
is
had
indeed
one until
under
January.
The boy,
investigation
look,
by the
say how
Integrity
hypocrisy
Commission,
can
will
go
the
on.
opposition leader come forward
Yeah.
and tell the Jamaican people? Also, if he is indeed under investigation by the Integrity Commission, will
What?
the opposition leader
Opposition
step away
leader
and allow
never,
the investigation
ever.
All right,
to take
hold
place?
on. All right, you see when me hearing say that, me just fly go over it. Me just fly go over Google, and me go Google it. Cause me say, you know what? You make me check pan where I say, because
Auntie Jen, you don't need to Google.
me do it,
You
man.
don't need to Google.
Me go Google it, and me want I open here tonight. See it here, 2024 Jamaica Gazette. Mark Golden, all his asset and everything is certified here
It
on
says I've
Gazette.
been certified.
And this boy now
Certified.
come out with a little
Oh,
wicked. Me said, "Oh no, oh no, just oh no, beat us up, oh no, beat us up, right? Oh no,
you know what it is? No, Auntie Jen, you know what the issue is, right? So Mark Golding, when he needs to be certified, right? Back in the day, he already has monies, and it's his monies. I have no idea where his monies are, but I trust him. His monies were put away to where it needs to be, right? So the problem is they want to show, oh, from he sold D, B, and G, where was the monies at? But when he sold D, B, and G, he was not a member of parliament. That's what they're not. That's where I know where they're getting at. They want to show that Mark Golding has this ton of money. And first of all, why do you care about Mark Golding and his monies? Why? Why? Stop it.
another thing me hear they
Stop
come
it.
out and talk about Mark Golding. Say,
I get very upset about this.
make we set
Why?
the record straight here tonight. So Mark Golding no own a house in Jamaica. So me want to know.
Really?
Me want to know.
Okay.
Me want to know if it also when living
Prove
in
it.
if I rent it.
Prove it. It's certified. His statutory declarations are certified. Okay? And they show where he owns his house.
So
Why are they so concerned? They're so concerned about his monies, Mark Golding's monies. And this is where I get very upset. Why are you so concerned about his monies?
no, but not even that.
And
Enough.
you're
This is
not
a-
concerned about the government's money. He is not the government. You need to be concerned about the prime minister and all those people, where those monies are. That is your major concern.
but look on the
I
hypocrisy.
get very upset about this.
When are the last time Andrew certified?
I don't even know. When was the last time? In the 1990s?
I think maybe 2019. I think he certified from then. Or 80.
2019, but they still have issues. Where did the source of those funds came from?
And before you come out and talk about Andrew, I talk about Mark Golding need to declare to the Jamaican people. Instead of people are mad like shit. You know, so some people that
Auntie
mad.
Jen, it gets me so. I don't know why.
Your
it
prime
gets me
minister
so
not
upset,
certified for
but
how much years, and you are accountable about Mark Golding for declare to the Jamaican people if him did certify for 2024. And not tell me oh
He has been certified every friggin' year. That man has been certified every friggin' year. Every year, Auntie Jen. And now, what? No. Enough. Finish. I am so angry about this. It really upset me. I don't know why it upset me, because it's like the truth is there and somehow people are ignoring the truth. And I think that's why I get very upset.
This is when people want to assassinate your character, man. Then go upon a limb of lies. A limb of
Right,
lies.
they talk about Mark Golding is not certified. What are you talking about? He's been certified. He's been certified every freaking year since he's been opposition leader of that party. What are you talking about? Prove that he's not certified. But I think the problem is, Auntie Jen, I think the real issue they have. So, yes, Mark Golding made a ton of money from the sale of DB&G, but he wasn't in government then when DB&G was sold. right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what these people want to know is exactly where all his monies are. But he doesn't have to. He's following the law. You need to know I'm opposition leader. This is how things were certified. These are my current assets. You don't need to know everything.
But Mark Golding,
Prior to me being opposition leader.
Why don't I put the same effort and ask for them Prime Minister why you can't declare? Well, me see what
okay,
me
thank
know,
you, Auntie Jan.
me don't know if you
Thank you, Auntie
observe.
Jan.
Me don't
Thank you.
Me don't know if you observe one interview where Dennis Chung come talk with George Davis. That's his name? The one for Nationwide.
Yeah, Nationwide. Yeah.
Say how him withdraw himself from the from looking at the Andrew Holness stuff with the FID. I mean, say wait. So if you are the head of the FID, everything is supposed to be the overseer. That's how you go. They're supposed to be the overseer.
Right.
So why you would withdraw yourself from Andrew paperworks? And then you have to go sign off on it.
There you go, Auntie John. Thank you.
You don't know, so there's something fishy about this thing. Why you come out and give an interview at this time about it?
Thank you. Thank you.
Huh? And you are the head.
See, that's a problem I think Jamaica has, Auntie Jan, is that they're so ingrained in corruption and ingrained in scamming that this is the norm for them. That's the problem.
I'm going to say, I think we did, I'm going to say we did put the...
Because why are you bringing up Mark Golding? Like, why? Mark Golding has never been named in any lawsuits. He has never been named in anything in terms of corruption. So why are you bringing up Mark Golding's name? Why? Because the Prime Minister has been named in certain regards? I'm not saying the Prime Minister has been named in corruption or whatever, but his name keeps popping up.
Mm-hmm. His name keep popping up.
So his name keeps popping up. Let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. Auntie Jen, have you heard? I don't live there. And I mean, I'm sitting here in the U.S. and I'm watching stuff. But I have not seen anything coming up from Mark Golding in regards to investigations, corruption, or nothing.
I'm going to play in a little clip here. And I want the labor right then where listen if I can't answer this. Listen. So now, I hear Damien
Cross.
They
can't answer anything.
Not one person lost $1, not even a share, not even say 80%. But they say that Mark Golding gained a lot of money. Madman them, brother. Let me tell you who gained, man, because we have something come from the court. Mark Golding had a business. When the government was selling the debt, Mark Golding business bought the debt. See? At a higher price than was advertised. That means them say, yo, who want this? And nobody know if take it, and the dog them say, yo, me with them. See? And them take it. Where to look at now? Cash Plus. When Cash Plus fail, somehow Andrew get the money a couple weeks before it fail. When All-In fail, somehow Andrew get the money a couple weeks before it fail. When SSL fail, somehow me want to know who's this brother over, man. Because this brother has clairvoyant, this brother can see the future.
I love that. I keep hearing that.
See?
He's right. I need to find that opium man because that's the best opium man in all of the Caribbean.
36% a year. So the brother skill. If this brother is so skilled, how him carry the skill as we as a country grow 1%? So how him can grow we like how him grow himself? You understand where I come from? From nothing. From student loan and put out in picture and I know who you are. See him from school space taxi. So me never take it and see it, you know. Yeah. No, me ask whoever, it's like I can say it on time. Who if him can say it here? You get me? I want the rules. I want the rules. Man did it have all the rules when I put in against taxi now. Because if me reach have a taxi, you know, me bias to taxi, you know. Me I try make taxi, boy. The man carrying in drive, in carrying Uber, and the same taxi them, if then they come in on him, that it so. You get to me I come from instead of you have a car seat permanent or when I pick in a night car. You get to me I come from. So when you look how the dog treat, that means they switch then. You reach and switch. In lock the door. Blood clot JD, JC and blood clot JD for full time now for the respect his citizen of Jamaica, watch it boy. That they are telling a pussy well because
What kind of set that they said?
I know. I know. I did.
After Damian Crawford video, the video just pop up right for the phone, you know, with the bad one. Why I tell you,
But
boy.
I think he's right. He's right.
Mm.
He's absolutely right. Like, think about it. Have you ever heard Mark Golding involved in any of these schemes?
No.
Have you ever heard? Oh, they're investigating Mark Golding because he got all these monies and we don't know where the monies came from. No. If anything, you should be happy because Mark Golding and his team, Bunting and their so the Jamaican government was able to pay out what they had to pay out, and these guys bought your debt at a high price. They may have sold it at a high price when everything worked out, but that's how the free markets work. But you see, NTGen, they don't even have any basic understandings of finance.
True.
They have no basic understanding.
No basic understanding. We say, you love this one. Me say, as I write behind, you know, me never know say, one other video did a pay bad one, boy, you're going to hear me over here, I cuss bad one, you know.
Oh no, NTGen, oh no. Which one is that one? Because I'm not into the whole bad word cussing. Oh boy.
No man, the clip will follow Damian Crawford clip. So somebody listening now, I'm gonna say, you know, you're such a over there play bad word. Cause everything by that people they say,
no, it's okay. Play it.
You say just
play
like
it's okay.
you say just like in a Damian Crawford today, you know, but you say after when I play it on, it follow the video. I play it on X, you know. Now one video.
Oh, then play it. NTGen, play it. Don't be scared. Play it.
No man, I play it already. I play it already, man.
But my thing is, you see how hypocritical and how they contradict themselves, these labor rights, right? So they look at Mark Golding and they say all these things, but that's not the reality of it at all.
Not the reality of it.
And I don't know if they don't know or if they do know that they're being hypocritical. I don't know. I'm always on the fence. Do they know and they do not know? I don't know. NTGen, I'm always on the fence. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm biased. You NTGen, you know I'm a PMP. I'm biased. So I might be on the fence of saying they do know and they're just being hypocritical. I'm gonna be honest. NTGen, I'm not gonna lie. That is me. I'm a PMP. I'm not even going to deny it. So my thinking is that they do know and they're just being hypocritical. That's just my stance. They can prove me wrong. Where's Paul? Paul, where's Paul? Where is he tonight?
Me seen pass through already, you know, cause me know him join the live, cause me see him name, but he not stop again.
No, he needs to come in because I saw birth happen at Cornwall Regional, and I wanted to tell him to go look at the picture of that birth at Cornwall Regional, which looked really sad, but I was waiting for him to come in to talk about it. Where's Paul? Paul, where are you?
You know, see him now join back, man.
No, but he was quick because he was very vocal about what I said about the infrastructure of the country. So, Paul, please, if you're out there, please join in the conversation. I'm here, and I'm not going to be the others. I'm not going to be Mansa. I'm not going to be others. I'm not going to cut you off. I'm not going to destroy you. I'm here to listen to you, Paul. So please, if you are out there, Paul, please call in. I would love to hear your reasoning. Because what I saw at Cornwall Regional from the birth that they showed, the first birth of the new year, I'm like, the hospital doesn't look too good, but that's just my opinion.
The hospital, they all 10 more years now.
No, Paul? No more Paul? Where's Paul?
In gone, man, in the boat.
Oh. But he was quick the other day, Auntie Jen. He was quick. He didn't agree with me, which I'm okay with. I welcome people who don't agree with me. This is how you get to good conversation and good, debate and get to a place where we're like, okay, maybe we can figure out where things are going wrong. This is what debates are about. But he was quick to tell me I was completely incorrect when I'm like, but your hospital isn't that good. Like, it's not just about your roads. Your hospitals are not good. In Cornwall, I saw the picture of that first child being born in Cornwall Regional Hospital in Jamaica Observer.
Yeah.
Auntie Jen, did you see that picture?
Yeah, I see a picture of the baby and the mother.
Did that look good? Did that look like a good place for a kid to be born with the wires hanging out?
No.
And the roofs are not attached?
No.
Okay. And Auntie Jen, you and I both, you lived here in the U.S., so you know the difference.
Well, not live, but,
between mediocrity.
But I know how the system run. I visit often enough back then to understand.
You know how the system runs.
Mm-hmm.
You know the difference. Auntie Jen, you know the difference.
Sure.
Between mediocrity and meritocracy. People need to know the difference between the meanings of those two words. FYI to the Jamaican people, mediocrity means it's mediocre. It is not up to par. Meritocracy means that you do your job and you have the ability to go forward based on your smartness and your worth. And I don't think that's what's taking place in that country at all. Because I saw that picture and I said, oh, funny enough, this guy was telling me about Cornwall Regional, and I'm looking at the photos with these people taking a picture, and I'm like, oh, the hospital really doesn't look good. It looks like it's in a back room corner somewhere. The wires are hanging out. The roof isn't attached. I'm like, oh, wow. So that's what you say is going to be the norm and it's going to look great? Okay.
Oh, boy, I tell you. So I say,
So I need Paul.
Him now come. Me see why me come out and we're talking again about the church, cause the church I come out after him and let me find a clip.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Say I was saying something I'm listening to it and him say the church can't even comprehend him conversation. Enough of who are run church need to learn. And he right.
The church can't even figure out themselves. I'm sorry, I'm cursing, but they can't even figure out their own themselves, much less. He's right, which sadly, for me to agree with Warmy, oh, that's sad, but
Yeah, it just
he's right.
it's so sad for you to agree with him, don't?
Yes, to agree with him of all people, oh no, I shouldn't be agreeing with him, but he's right. He's right.
You're right.
He's right. You have people out there still out there all day without roofs over their heads, and you're giving them money to the church.
Oh my goodness, you know,
Come on.
let me wonder if it break. It look like me break my phone. Psh, look, it crack already. Look like it crack more, you know.
Uh-oh. But he's right, Auntie Jen. I actually agree with Warmington, which I shouldn't, but he's right.
He's right.
He's right. He's absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to send all this money to this church, and there are people still.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying now. The people that were out there and need help, and them forget the help.
Right.
But they're not getting no help.
No, because you need an ID, Auntie Jen. Right? So that's the whole thing. Get your ID.
Yeah, but
so
ID,
they need
ID
to know
should
your
have been a
ID
problem.
and TRN.
But the ID should have been a problem for even those who don't know. They just go get it because you can't go back to the tax office and go get back your TRN.
Mm-hmm. So no big deal.
So
get your IDs and we can help you.
But boy, may I tell you, I don't know.
But a lot of those people don't have that, Auntie Jen. Let's face facts. A lot of people don't have that information.
That is true.
You and I both know a lot of those houses that were broken down. Those folks is more than likely capture land. I have no idea, but I'm assuming. And they don't have a TRN to show that information. They can't prove that they're the holder of the title for those lands. And it's, yeah.
Oh boy. It's rough.
So basically what is going to happen is that you're going to have one set of society, which will be the Western end of society, will be, how can I say it? They're going to be enfranchised from the Eastern end, meaning the Kingston, St. Thomas area, because those guys did not face anything, right? So the Western end is just going to be these rural folks who they have nothing and they can't prove anything.
Boy. Me no know. Because me seeing go down a Black River, me see people then gone out there, so then go and watch fireworks. You know,
I get it. I get it. You know, they want hope, and I totally get it. They have to have some sort of hope or some sort of, you know, resemblance of we're gonna get back. We're gonna go back. But let's be honest. Like, let's be. This is rural areas. There's only so much that they can do, and so much they can't do.
Good night, O'Neill. Why? So what you think? What you think the year start off on a bad note? And what your prediction for this year?
Prediction for this year, and I'm hoping my prediction is off, and I'm praying it's off, but I don't think it will be a good year because I think it started off in a way that the country has not yet figured out a way to get itself to be resilient. Okay? And that's just based on experience. The country still wasn't getting itself out of Beryl, which Beryl did not hit the country on a direct hit, versus Melissa, which was a direct hit as a Cat 5.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a matter of the country have to, I don't want to say be patient, but they can't be patient. It's hard to be patient when you have bills to be paid. You have obligations, and the people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear like, oh, we're gonna wait to be resilient. That's not gonna help the situation. People want a roof over their heads. Simple. It's just simple. People want a roof over their heads. That's what they want. They want a roof over their
I
heads.
can talk about that. There's a
Every
lady.
one of us.
I will call one lady right now. Make she explain. Let me look back for her.
Mm.
She was telling me that she want one lady call her and was telling her. How we go again? The situation. Let me see if I see this. No, I see that. I'll give her a call. I think I see this. Yes, I see this. Let me see if I get her. I don't know if I going get her.
Hello?
Ellen?
Yes.
Good night. I was just making a talking about the lady that you were telling me about from Westmoreland. Can you explain?
Yeah.
I'm on the live and I want you to explain make people hear what really still happened.
Okay. Good night, everybody. I am from White House, Westmoreland.
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys know, the hurricane hit right in front of our home, New Hope. And it came right there. And a lot of houses got destroyed. We have houses up into the hills that I spoke to one of the person, and she told me in order for them to get food, they have to come down by the roadside and wait for them for when people are passing by to get the food. I get to understand because down there is PNP. I don't know much about politics. There was somebody from the Jamaican Labour Party went down there, and those people down here in Westmoreland is not getting the help that they're supposed to get. Their houses, where she's at, she had a board house with zinc, and she doesn't have anything to sleep on. And she's asking for help. I asked Auntie Jen if she could help out and announce it for you guys in Jamaica to help them. And there's a lot more that is there that need help. There is a town by the name of Beeson Spring that was completely wiped out. And there is another place there that they call Betheltown that is completely wiped out. But the young lady, she needs help in assisting in getting her house back, getting the zinc. She said anything at all just to get some zinc and get the bed and get somebody to help her. And she need help with. So I gave Auntie Jen her information. It would be a blessing if you guys could reach out to some guys down there in White House, Westmoreland. They really are in bad shape and need help.
So she need help to put up back the house. The house blow down completely. So it need
Yes,
so she would need like plywood and zinc and all the necessary that to put it up back.
yes, it's her and her daughter. So that house was like it was an old house. They don't have kitchen, they don't have bathroom. Everything is done on the flat.
So where are they staying now?
They are staying up there and they're making the best of it. They don't have no electricity. She said that they don't have no kind of lights whatsoever, and they have lamps that they're using. And also, she have to ask a neighbor that have a generator so she could use the phone. And sometimes the neighbor would turn on the generator whenever time she wants to. So sometimes she doesn't have a phone.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So guys,
The mother,
what could we do to help this person? Let me see everybody on the live if you want to. As you know, as I said to you, I only do the work, but I don't have the money. So it's only like from contribution, then I can do whatever I can do. So looking at even to put up a one-room boardhouse,
yes, even that.
you're gonna need 10 sheet of ply. So I'm gonna do a little estimation, rough estimation. You're gonna need 10 sheet of ply. 10 sheet of ply. I think maybe anybody know the real price for a sheet of ply? I may say 8,000. That would be 80,000 Jamaican dollar alone for the ply. You see the two before them? You're gonna need. It depends on the size house we're gonna build. So if you're gonna build a 12 by 12 or 10 by 12, something like that, I don't know. But me know so you need 4 pieces to go up on the flooring. 4 pieces for the 4 corner, 1 in the middle, so that's 8 and 2, 10. Up on the top you need 4 more pieces, 10 and 4, 14, and maybe 2 pieces across this again. 14 and 2, you need about 16 length of 2 before. And you're going to need some lot. So maybe you're going to need about 10 pieces a lot or something like that. Then 2 before expensive. 1 length and then 2 before they can run you about $6,000. So write this one then. I rough it out for just show you. Right? So right there, so again you then look for another 80,000. 160,000 that. Then you talk about the zinc. You're gonna need about 10 or 12 sheets of zinc to cover that house. That's 200,000 gone. I don't know if the flooring still there, then could have built it back on the platform or whatever it may be. As I said, I'm going to try to go and look. But I don't want to go with me too long on. So I would, as with what you said to me before, I would see what we can do. But it takes some money. That's why I see government a link. I try link to make people bill up back. That's him have less for bill.
Yes.
So I know that some people out there right now tonight here under the little piece of tarpaulin. And you said them never have tarpaulin. And what you said they use they close them?
they use clothes and sleep on.
Yeah. Me know what going. So, boy, me don't even know what to say. I tell you the truth.
It's
But
bad. It's
But
bad
Auntie,
down there.
but you say it
but
out
Auntie
there,
Jen,
and if anybody
the
here,
government was supposed to give monies for this already.
well, them they say January them are gonna get the people, but then everybody are gonna get no money in the cars. For those who did that on capture land, then now we give them the money, so them have to still build up back sitting upon the capture land on their own.
So
See
basically,
that
these
and capture
guys
land.
won't get anything from the government.
No, who they on capture land now will get nothing. You know, see the trick when man
So
come out with say I give out land title.
where are these guys supposed to go? Where they're supposed to live?
Them have to depend on their own. So I like people have to go sorry for them and help them put up back one little something. So
But that's not going to help the situation, Auntie John. At the end of the day, if these folks are working in the BPO or the
no, and a BPO, most
or
of these people are more elderly person who they just live from hand to mouth. You understand the terms hand to mouth?
yeah, I know, hand to mouth. They're
Right.
elderly.
Some of
There's
them
no one there for them,
right. So some
right?
of
They
them
just by themselves.
and they go hustle sometimes used to go out the bag and market, go sell little something and some of them plant little garden and them something that so some of them live.
But wait a second. But Auntie Jen, he claimed in the election that there was a lot of prosperity. So where is that?
Sure. Me not tell you so them do
I
something
know.
now.
I'm just saying. This is what he.
I
This
Michael.
is what was said.
I know. But it not exists. It doesn't exist.
This is. Auntie Jen, you and I both know. You are realists. You know the deal. But he said, the prime minister said that there was a ton of prosperity in that country. Where is it?
Up at Beverly Hills.
Yeah, no. Beverly Hills, they're upper middle class. They're
No,
upper
no, no,
Topanaris.
no. Up the Andrew lives, so up the prosperity there.
So
So you know,
where is it?
yeah.
Where is this prosperity?
Me say
Where
upper, me say
I need to
upper.
know.
You know, hear me say upper Andrew house.
So that's the only place up in the Topanaris areas.
You know, say a stone wall. You see wall where build around the man house. Could have built 10 house.
Wow.
I mean, one of them come over here and
And
hear me
this is
say,
the
me
issue.
no want you to hear say a
And
bad.
this is the issue I have,
Hold on.
Auntie.
Hold on, let me clarify, because I don't want none of them liberator come and listen to me and talk and say bad mind me have. Me no bad mind.
Yes, and you say you have bad mind. Yep. Let's clarify that to Jen, because we don't need them to be over
So let me
here.
tell you something. Me can sleep under tarpaulin just like the people them down at Westmoreland. So me no bad mind nobody for nothing. Because I've been there, here. So me no want to come and say me bad mind. So me just put that straight so you can understand.
Yes. Add the caveat, Auntie Jen. Yep.
So in this case that Ellen called and draw to my attention, guys, I don't hear it for yourself. One thing we can do, is there anybody that hear the cry or want to even assist with food? I think I can find 2 pieces of clothing. And I have
Yeah. Auntie Jen, of course. Auntie Jen, yes, please. So text me your information and I will send you information. Please. You have my DM. DM me.
all right.
Because this is
Auntie-
ridiculous.
Auntie
This is
Jen, what-
ridiculous at this point in
okay.
time.
Ellen?
What the mother used to do is to go out and wash clothes with hand. That's the kind
Oh.
of job she used to do. Go to people's house and wash clothes.
Mm,
And as you know, the water down there is bad. So sometimes they get water, sometimes they don't. And it is bad. Because like I said to you guys, right in front of the camp, the hurricane came right there in front, New Hope.
Yeah.
So down there like beer.
I know,
It's like
I know.
beer.
Listen, me, I make 4 trips into Westmoreland, so I've seen it with my own eyes.
You're seeing what it is like down there.
Yeah, so I know what it is down there. I've seen it with my own eye.
Yeah.
Nobody didn't tell me that. I've seen it.
But you see, Auntie Jen, oh my God, this is awful. So you see, we have not moved out of the slavery mentality at
No,
all.
no.
We have not moved out of that slavery mentality. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm upset because this is not what Norman Washington Manley, when he came into power, or when he started that party, was thinking about. It was for everyone to have the education and to move themselves out of that mentality. Now we're thinking people are washing clothes for people. Are you kidding me? To make ends meet?
Come on, what you talking about? Only for people at Jamaica to do that, my brother. What you talking about?
I know, but
We call
Auntie
it.
Jen,
You know what
this,
you call
this
that?
was not the deal.
You call that days
This
where
is not.
they're gonna do.
This is not the deal.
Everybody couldn't educate it still. In all fairness, in every society you find some at the lower end. That is just the real.
Right, but the thing was, when he started building these schools, rural schools specifically in these rural areas, it was to help to educate those rural areas for those children, for those people to be able to try and move themselves out of that. Auntie Jen, that was the plan.
I don't mean to be rude, but let me get onto you with this. I live in the United States for over 55 years.
Wow.
And for those that are listening, a lot of people think the United States is heaven. It is not. Because we have rural area into the south. We have people in Alabama, Texas, Georgia, and those that are in the south, especially down there in Alabama. People are there washing their clothes. People are there with outdoor toilets. People are there with outdoor pipes.
What you just said a while ago, people, are you saying the United States of America have people outside with outside toilets?
Oh, yes. Auntie Jen, she's right.
Alabama, in the southern area, not up in north, down in the southern area, down in
South, yeah, she's right.
South Carolina, North
She is
Carolina,
right.
Virginia, South Virginia, all of those areas up there call them down in the hills. You have place down there that they call the dune box.
Wow.
Yep, she is right. She is right.
So, I mean, like Jamaica, compared to a lot of houses, let me tell you guys, America is not heaven. I was there last year in 2024, and somebody picked me up from the airport, and they were complaining, oh, the Jamaicans roads are so bad. I said, don't complain. You need to come to America and see potholes. We got potholes just like that.
This woman is right on point. She's right on point, Auntie Jen. Right on point.
Well, when I go to America, I never drive by none of them, the kind of patrol road. I don't know which part I drive.
No, Auntie Jen, because you're in the north, east. She's talking south. And the south, I agree with her. She is on point.
Well, I never been to the south part, so I don't know. But I've been into New York, I've been into New Jersey, I've been into Maryland, I've been into Florida, Miami, and I never seen no patrol. So we can know which part the patrol them there.
No. You need to go to South Carolina, Alabama. She's right. I have been there, and
So you're
it's
telling me
not.
that
They have
South Carolina have potholes?
they have potholes. They still have pit toilets.
South
Auntie
Carolina.
Jen, they still have pit. They still have pit toilets in South Carolina. Auntie Jen, I'm telling you that for a
South
fact.
Carolina have a lot of white people.
It doesn't matter whether they're white or they're black. They're in the South. This woman is correct. They are still pit toilets. Pit toilets. Auntie Jen, pit toilets.
Alabama, Virginia, North and South Carolina. They call these up in the hills. You have certain part. North Dakota, South Dakota. Just not all the black people is poor. You know, you have white people that is very, very poor. You have people on the street here in America that is begging, that lives nowhere, that live on the streets.
Well, me see the beggar them. Me see the beggar them when me drive through the tunnel for come on from New Jersey to Newark. To New
Auntie
York.
Jen, those beggars are very favorable compared to what you will see in the South. I have visited the South of America, and take it from me, those beggars in New Jersey that you see on the turnpike coming into the city, they're doing well off. Okay? I'm telling you that, Auntie Jen. It's a different story in the South. It's very different in the South.
South, they call down there in the South area. People live in the country folks. And most people in the Caribbean, not Jamaica alone, they might think America is all this and all that. We have all boarded up houses. We have big houses, nice houses. We have boarded up houses. The other day I was watching something on the television. They were showing houses that was boarded up, abandoned towns. People living in the streets, homeless people, a lot of drug addicts living on the streets, begging for attention, white people on the street, black, white, Spanish. So guys,
she's right.
Jamaica, I have a cousin that was a school teacher back home in Jamaica, very well educated, and she came to America, and she didn't go back. And the job that she's doing right now, she would have been better off being in Jamaica, being a school teacher, than running off. And she come from a good environment. A lot of people, I encourage you guys out there with good jobs, especially now, do not leave your jobs and come here. Because what happened in America, if they don't value the education. If you were the doctor, you cannot come here and work in a hospital. You have to be an aide or something. You have to go back to school to get the doctor or whatever. If you were the nurse, you cannot come here and work as a nurse in America. You will work as a nurse's aide. I hope say that something. You have to go back to school to get that kind of education. Canada also, back in the day in Canada, I heard that you just take the test and go to school. I don't know about it, but definitely in America, the education that you guys have back home, the education is very good. You cannot come here and work.
It's the same in America. It's the same thing in America. Nothing different. Same thing. They gotta come here.
But no, you have to still look at it on the other side. Some come and do nothing, but some come and make it well too.
Yes, go back to school.
Yeah. Auntie Jen, a lot of Jamaicans have done well. They come here, they have done well. but they're going to spend the money to go back to school to get that education and to make themselves better. But it's not easy. Don't think you're going to come to America and you get your visa and you think you're going to make it easy. No, America is not going to make that easy for you.
Right now, guys, it is so cold here. It is 21 degrees. It is bitter cold. It is ice. That's all it is in Paris, New Jersey, from last week until today.
Wow.
And Auntie Jenny, I
Rhoda,
live in New York City, and I'm not too far from Patterson, so you can imagine. I'm cold.
Yeah.
I'm freezing.
Rodolph is saying in Florida people live in tent. I wonder which part of Florida
Auntie
that.
Jenny, yes, no, they do. They do. People don't get it. People assume you come to America and
Which
it's
part
great.
in America you can really
It's
live
not.
on? Or you can live on that tent?
No, you can, and you
In
may
a
have
cold
to.
place? In a cold place?
In a cold place, yes. Yes, you need to figure it out. America, we don't care. You have to understand, in the United States of America, they don't care how you feel or how you survive. You need to figure it out on your own.
You have to. It's not like
That's it.
You could go to your neighbors back home. You could go back home in Jamaica and go to your neighbors, beg your breadfruit, beg you this, beg you that. There's no such thing like that here in America. If you go to the store,
You're not getting that in America. No.
To the corner store.
Yeah, me know people live under a bridge. Me see that for myself. Me see people under a bridge because when me drive through the bridge for go New York, me see them under there.
Yes. Yes.
So when the time cold Fergie, they still under a bridge?
Yes! Auntie Jen, where they gonna live?
So when with all the snow where fall, how that go?
They need to figure it out. America, Auntie Jen, they do not care. In the United States of America, we do not care. Do you understand? You need to figure it out. If you're gonna come and live in America,
hold on, little. That them snow when me see a fall up there, cause one of my friends.
Yeah, we just had a snowstorm the other day. How
could those people survive under that place without no heat?
They go into the subways. They go in New York City. I should say New York City. They're going into the subways, or they'll try and find some place. Okay? But in America, you need to figure it out. The government is not helping you. And with the government we currently have as heading up the U.S. government, you're not getting any help. You need to go figure it out. Okay? That's how America
so then
is.
So then have shelter up there, because many people talk so they live in a shelter.
A lot of the shelters have been closed since 2020.
So the shelter then closed?
They have, what happened with the shelter here, most of the people them is you can leave the shelter, but you gotta be back in the shelter by 7 o'clock in the evening. Doors at 7 o'clock, and they do not want to be back inside at 7 o'clock. You have robbery in the shelter. They have fights. They have everything. So most of them do not want to go in the shelter. So they'll stay.
Go in the shelter. There you go.
They'll fight and hurt. Once in a while, they might have a murder there because somebody took something, and they go out on the street and hustle all day, begging for money, panhandling, and whatever. And they gotta be there by 7 o'clock because 7 o'clock, rain or shine, that door locked and you're locked out. And if you miss it 3 times, they throw you out the shelter. You're on your own.
She is absolutely right. And Auntie Jen, so you see, people think coming to America is so easy. It's not so easy. It's not so easy.
Everybody look different still. Huh?
That's true.
People can survive, and their luck is very different. You're absolutely right. But it's not everyone. It's not the same scenario for everyone. You have to be lucky enough to have the ability that you can stay here without these stresses, right? Because think about it, Auntie Jen. You come here. If you have no one, you don't have a single soul. How are you gonna survive? Where are you gonna live? Where are you gonna stay?
Get a job.
You get a job, okay? You get a job. Where are you getting that job? You more than likely you're gonna be cleaning some white. I know this is gonna sound awful, but you're probably gonna be cleaning some white man's or some white woman's behind.
I know what you mean, and I have to talk here.
Okay. So you're gonna be cleaning. Is that what you did in Jamaica?
No, we left Jamaica. Well, let me tell you the truth though. No matter which part you're going in the world, we as Jamaican, when we go up people country go do, we not do it at Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the difference. We go work because we are looking at the money is more money and can make you accomplish what you want quicker. So it no matter if me go and wipe one white man bottom if me get paid.
It doesn't matter.
But again,
I stole the bottom. When I first came here, I was like teenager. I came here when I was a teenager. So I went to business school, and I went from working into a nursing home, working in a factory to a nursing home. I didn't like it. And from a nursing home, I went into an institution. And from an institution, I ended up working into the jail. That's when I returned from the jail. So if you have an ambition and say, okay, I want to do this and I want to do that, you can push yourself and go. You're not going to sit down and don't let nobody hold you down.
Yeah. So back to what we were talking about, the situation and the people them. I'm going to make a plan that I'm going to try to go there Wednesday.
Okay.
Yes, because I'm going to have to put the things them together and get up like a stuff put together. Since you said I'm not having no food, the first approach I'm not gonna go with my empty hand. So we're gonna get some food stuff put together. I want to get enough food stuff put together that at least so they have that if they're smart, it can serve them for 2 weeks. I mean, I just want to give a little bag of where say 1 day or two it finish.
Right, it lasts for a good while.
Yes, so I want to buy enough stuff to put together and give them that I know can serve for like 2 weeks. So, for instance, we can put on 10 pounds of flour, 10 pounds of rice. You get the sense of what I say?
Yes.
Yes, some little stuff. I know so they're not in the fridge, so I never carry no
No.
No, I can't carry one chicken, but them have to cook it. Because I know so they must be tired of that. So I could have bring that to them. I could have get 2 bungalow callaloo and stuff like that too. I know if I mix up with something. Some people.
But I thought the government was supposed to be doing this.
Top it nice. Government all of what I tell you already, so I listen to nothing about to hear them myself. Even if some people get, some people not get, and then I really not interested in Westmoreland.
No, they don't have no interest. Westmoreland is PJ country.
Yeah, they're not interested. So.
And I get to understand that he didn't even go down there himself.
No.
To look out and say, hey, what's going on?
No, him never go down there himself.
He don't go down there. He sent some people down there, and they went to a couple of houses that was not damaged, and then they came back and gave reports stating that, oh, it's okay down there, it's not so bad.
Listen me, it bad.
In Westmoreland, of all
It bad.
places,
It bad. It bad, sister.
that was hit the most.
It bad. Him want to put it as a St. Elizabeth. It bad.
No, because the hurricane hit Westmoreland, White House, New Hope. That's right into that space it came.
Me know, man. When you pass this, and nothing no left there so at the seaside. The whole of everything flat. You can't see way up on the hill.
Yes, everything. Because like I said, there's a place down there by the name of Beeston Spring. I said that was wiped out.
Oh, yes, yes.
Well, it is done.
So I am going, the number you send me, I'm going to try to make contact and see if I can get them. Because if their phone not charge all the while, I forgot just continue call so that they can give me the direction exactly where me to come.
I told them to keep their phone on charge.
Yeah, I'm going to call them. I'm going to call them tomorrow. But I have an idea because I've passed it and I've seen it. It's just that I want to make sure so when I go in, then come and meet me. So that I can actually go at the house and see exactly what is happening. You know? Yeah. And
because they're building up some new houses over there, but I heard those were not damaged that bad. But the ones that with the board house and the zinc, those are the ones that are really.
Yeah, man, those are the ones that some of them they flat. When I say them flat, not the zinc, them all bend up. The breeze twist them out. So you can't even take some of them to say you're going to take zinc and straighten it out. The breeze twists up the zinc them.
Yes.
So it's really bad.
Auntie Jen, try and send me your information so I can send money. Because
I remember you have all I referred you up on my WhatsApp.
Yes, I'm on your WhatsApp. Send me WhatsApp.
No, me not remember me.
Yes, I'll send you a message.
Send me a message.
I'll send you a message on WhatsApp.
Yeah, so that
yeah,
me can remember because me need to write it.
Because Beeson Spring, I followed this guy and he is on YouTube and his family's from Beeson Spring and he went up there a couple of times and it's bad. And there's an area above Beeson Spring. There's another area above it. I don't know the name. It's like left field or left something. They're even worse than Beeston Springs.
Bluefields and Belmont, those areas.
Yes.
Because the police station that was at Bluefields is wiped off the face of the earth. And the Prime Minister didn't do nothing with that police station.
I hear them on the tent.
Yes, nothing.
The police operating from under a tent.
For the amount of crime that is in Westmoreland.
Boy, you know, I get right now, anything people then can do for survival that will happen down there. So, not when I hear, anything there, where they can do for survival. Them I got thief, them I got do all kind of things because of survival of the game. But we're going to try, as I said, since you bring it to my attention, I'm going to look into it and we'll definitely talk back on it, all right?
Definitely. And I thank you. And you guys have a blessed night.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
You too.
Thank you for sharing. Oh boy, it rough out there, guys. It really rough past some of my people. Some now, I don't know. But, you know, in God we put with trust.
It's sad to think about this, Auntie Jen. I mean, it's going 2 months into the hurricane and people are still feeling
2 months
this.
gone, 3 months it's a turning now.
And I didn't want to say 3 months. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
The hurricane from the 28th of October. So the 28th of October to the 28th of November 1 month to the 28th of December 2 months of January.
December, I know. It's sad that they haven't gotten, this far. in the recovery of that country. It's sad.
We now look for everything to be
And
done overnight. But what me saying, man, the people them should have put some tents.
yeah,
I know for
they
the
should have
government
been.
though, I know for the government that run a food kitchen and the foreign people then come and run it for we, you know.
Yeah. The World Kitchen, or yeah, they're the ones who are feeding the
And them
people.
come here and pitch
'Cause
some
you,
tent that people could have gone underneath to go sleep out at night call, you know. For the government not pitch one yet, you know.
this is insane. And I said to my brother the other day, because he's like, oh, well, maybe the government, they didn't know that the hurricane was going west. I'm like, what are you talking about? So, Auntie Jen, I was following these two guys who are from America, who are the storm chasers. So they chase storms. And they were in Kingston that whole week prior. The entire week, they were in Kingston looking at all the gullies and everything. And I said to my brother, I said, funny enough, I said, Saturday night, because I watched them the Saturday before, they said, oh, the storm is going to hit the western end of the island. It is not going to the east. We are going to find places. One guy went to Savlamar area in Manchester, and one guy went to Black River area. And I said, funny enough, these two storm chasers who don't live in the island got word that the storm is going to hit the western end, and they all left Kingston. These two guys were in Kingston for the entire week.
Remember
The
it, man.
entire week. And I said, you mean to tell me the government didn't know that? But these storm chasers knew that? It's
They
going
know,
to
but
hit the western
remember,
end
you know,
of the
if you remember,
island.
Fergie, if you remember that in the week prior to the hurricane, when the hurricane was threatened, and the opposition get up in the parliament to ask what plans we have. You remember how the House Speaker lock off the phone them on them, mic on them.
I know. Yeah, okay.
You remember,
Okay.
you know that the morning when the hurricane had come, they still a clean drain.
Yes, I remembered.
So no preparation was put in place. They never care.
So make it make sense. Because I said to my brother, I said, if they knew that the hurricane was going to the western end of the island, you would have moved a lot of your resources to the western end. So you would move your tractor trailers, everything, over to the western end of the island to
But
help.
even then, when you hear say the eye of the storm are going to hit the island, you know, because remember, you know, you have a couple of hours long before, you know, that even the police, them and all of them, never say make them move the people them by force where they close to the seaside, you know.
Auntie Jen.
Nobody no move, so all of we here missing, then gonna see.
That's insane. That's insane to me.
Gonna see. All
Because
who
my
missing I can't find, gonna see.
My brother was like, "Oh well, maybe they didn't know." I'm like, "What do you mean they didn't know?"
Because the sea come
These
over
are
upon the
two
land, you know.
storm
The sea
chasers.
come over upon the land, you know, in some part of the island, you know.
Of course, in Black River, they already told you were at least gonna get 10 to 20 feet of sea surge. And I know what that's like. I was here when we don't call it a hurricane, but Superstorm Sandy,
Yeah.
right? And that surge, I will never forget that surge that happened in New York City. We didn't even get close to what a Cat 1 would be.
Yeah.
They downgraded it to a superstorm.
Yeah.
And that surge happened. I will never forget 8 p.m. on that fateful Monday night. That storm
I tell you
surge came
something.
right
I just talk about
through
night.
New York City.
You say if next time I did it in the night and in the day, I had a judgment call.
A lot of people dead.
If I did ever night the sun struck, a judgment.
A lot of people will be unalive.
Yeah?
A lot of people. a lot of people will be unaligned.
So
I'm
through it
so
all,
sorry
we
to
still have
say.
to say,
It,
to God be the glory and give praise.
right, that it didn't hit at night. It's like, okay, we give you time.
Me prefer when the storm come in
You
our day.
got
Me not
time.
love in night time. Ivan did come in our night. Gilbert did come in our
No,
day.
no, no. Night storm. Yeah, Gilbert came in the night. Yeah, you don't
No,
want the
Gilbert come from in
nighttime
the day.
storms.
Gilbert come in our day.
Yeah, the nighttime storms because you're gonna be sleeping.
We
You
know,
more than
no.
likely
You
gonna
know,
be
so
tired
anytime
from
storm out.
preparation.
It don't say when anytime storm out or not. Alright, but that came on and them say storm I go pass at 2 o'clock at night. Me not sleeping now. Me set up till the storm. Me can't sleep till the storm pass. Me have to say the storm pass. Me out in the big like the ocean where they without no hill or nothing. Oh, me for go sleep.
And Jamaica is tough because you have the hills, the mountains,
Wait.
so you
I'm
don't
telling
know.
you know the country start bounce back still. When I go in the town today and look at the market, me say okra, cucumber, um, lettuce, all of them like a catch crop, start flood back in market already. People plant and start to reap already.
All right. That's a good sign, Auntie Jan.
Yeah
That's a
man,
good sign.
okra, cucumber all cheap, cause cucumber come quick, you know. Cause me plant one cucumber out this one, it start beer already too.
It takes no time. Yeah,
Yeah.
cucumber
So
takes
them
no
little
time to
something
grow.
there, they on the market. All
All right. So
carrot gone down now you can get all $200 a pound carrot.
because even my sister-in-law, she said to me, the resort I go to normally, they were not affected. They're in St. Mary,
Mm.
and she's like, "Oh, maybe you should go." I'm like, I don't
No,
know.
St. Mary,
I
you
don't know
know,
if I would.
right as me as long as speak, a flooding I go on a St. Mary and Portland right now. Serious flooding.
Okay, okay. So maybe I really need to think my
Yeah.
situation and going to Jamaica.
So right now up the flood out. So let me tell you something. We just live in our world where we don't know where go up many times. We just have to just live one day at a time, yeah man. And the care what we are talking about, we are gonna build back
Yeah,
house
no,
to build back house to withstand this and all of that. We don't know. Once something can come, we can't build nothing for stand up against nature. Here?
no, and Auntie Jen, again, like I said before, that country always needs to think about a Cat 5 hitting that country. They can't assume that a Cat 5 won't hit the country. They have to build with the thinking a Cat 5 can hit this country. It happened. You can't turn around and say, "Oh, we've never had a Cat 5." No, you've had a Cat 5. You need to figure out the way to rebuild that country that it can withstand a Cat 5. And unfortunately for Jamaica, they also have earthquakes. So they need to think about that as well.
And then what we should have look at, you say since certain things that we not get for years, we can look for it now. Because it's a cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Anyway,
cycle. Yeah.
yeah.
It's a cycle. You can't sit there any longer and assume like, oh, we've never gotten a Cat 5, we've never gotten this sort of earthquake, we've never gotten this sort of things. No, you have to think and say, yeah, we can get these things,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to rebuild at a certain level. So, for example, Auntie Jan, like my grandfather built a park camp. So the infamous Upper Camp. He built that in the 1940s.
St.
When
Thomas too, okay.
it wasn't Upper Camp then. It
Mm-hmm.
was deemed as an internment camp for the
Oh.
Germans. They used to send the Germans during World War II for Upper Camp. But he also built the housing scheme. There's a housing scheme in Mona. And
Oh.
funny enough, Auntie Jan, that housing scheme in Mona never suffered any damages from earthquakes or hurricanes. And he built it, the reason being he built it in a certain way. Because he knew. He said the country is susceptible to earthquakes and hurricanes at this level. These houses need to be built with these certain reinforced steel and concrete.
Yeah. But you know,
Yeah.
you talk about that, Fergie.
And the Mona, my mom was a teenager, and she remembers she went with him, and they had shortchanged something for the Mona scheme, and my grandfather knocked everything down. He
Wow.
knocked every structure down, and he said, absolutely not.
Wow.
I wanted this amount of steel with this sort of concrete. He's like, this will not withstand a certain hurricane, and it will not withstand an earthquake of this magnitude. And he knocked every one of those structures down. They had to rebuild everything in that Mona scheme.
But you know what happened, Fergie?
And I think that's what's missing.
At the goat pen, a gentleman was showing a goat pen how it never blow down in a St. Elizabeth. They said what they do, they use one for build it. They not like nut and bolt, something like that. Nuts and bolt.
Not on boards, yeah.
Yeah, they use for
Yeah,
hold down
yeah.
the board on the foundation and every right around it, and it was showing it. And let me tell you, it withstood the category 5 hurricane and it wasn't blown down.
Yes, Auntie Jan, they can. Wooden houses can withstand it, but you have to build it in a certain way. You have to build it, and I guess if you build it in that certain way, it probably would be very expensive.
It has to
But
be
you have to
expensive.
build it in a certain way. Wooden houses can withstand it. You were absolutely right, as you said it before.
Yeah.
They can withstand it. They just have to build. In terms of you building it in that way, it probably makes sense to do concrete and cement. But you're absolutely right. Wooden places, you can build it in a certain way that it can withstand a Cat 5.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, anyway, Fergie, you know my style, right?
So everyone thinking like, oh my God. Oh yes, I forgot the time. Oh yes, Auntie Jen, I'm sorry.
You don't know me already when my time come, boy, because me have to go on my bed. I have to repair my cells, then me can't really, but one of them night, me go, one of them night, me go set up with them. But anytime you see my body say, me want to lay down, I bed me going in, brother.
I know, it's like after 9 o'clock, I was like, oh boy, Auntie Jen, ready to go. All right,
You
it's
know
okay.
that, but
Auntie Jen, before you go, what you cooking tomorrow? Soup?
no, so I cook soup. I wish they me cook soup. Me still have soup in my fridge. Today was Friday.
Oh, okay, good.
Wednesday I cook soup.
Friday.
Wednesday I cook soup, man. Wednesday I cook soup, yes. Nice soup thing, I buy some can. I see one guy sell can, sweet can. 3 of the can for $1,000, but I buy them. They were nice though, big and nice. I cut them in a two. With some chicken foot, man. And the soup nice, man.
Heaven.
Yeah, man. Some still in the fridge can warm up. So tomorrow Saturday, I don't know where I will cook.
Because I know Saturday is normally soup day.
Yeah, but
so I'm like, all right, Auntie Jen, you can get soup tomorrow.
I have soup in my fridge, so I can only just warm it up. So I don't know about the cooking part of it.
All right.
So, anyway, take care of yourself and thanks again for the support and thanks for being here. Remember to send me a message.
Yes. Okay, Auntie Jen, have a good night.
You too. Love you.
Love you.
All right. Over you, True. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for supporting me throughout the years. And yes, I'm looking forward for your continuous support in 2025. Have yourself a great night, and I will catch you later. I am your girl, Auntie Jen. Bye.